Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brooks Knows Baseball, the weekly podcast where we talk about all the going-ons that happens in the baseball world. Today is a little different type of episode. I'm trying on a whole new different software because I've been having trouble with my Riverside, and we're shooting it from a different location where there is pretty much the Wi-Fi is horrible. That's why we've been off for the last 2 weeks. But I just wanted to get something out, let you guys know we're still here, we're still going on good, and got a few things we could talk about here. Again, since we're having some technical difficulties, T-Bone will not be on this podcast. I know he wanted to be, but just I don't know what's going on with our software right now, but maybe it's probably the internet, honestly, that's going along with it. So I'm hoping this quality will be decent. But without further ado, I would like to just quickly go over, again, like I said, this could be a real short one, but something that happened really exciting today with Baltimore and Tampa. They both clinched the playoffs today, which is pretty cool. Baltimore for the first time in forever in Tampa, pretty much routine now. They make the playoffs just about every single year. They don't do anything in the playoffs, but I'm just surprised how they're still staying up with everyone else. Um, Baltimore is really the biggest surprise of any team in baseball this year, at least for the positives of it. Taking a look at the entire AL East, so like I said, Baltimore and Tampa have already clinched. Baltimore at 93 and 56, the best record in the American League. And then Tampa is just 2 games behind them at 92 and 59. There is really no other team within striking distance of those two for the best record in baseball. The next team would be Houston in the AL West. They are a game and a half up of the Texas Rangers, who are really starting to take a big old crap on this season. But the Texas Rangers, as of right now, are in the wild card. They're sitting at 82 and 67. I think, honestly, the way they've been trending, they'll be lucky to win 90 games this year. Looking at the AL East, I finished it up there. We got Toronto 83 and 67. They are half a game up in the wild card. So right now you got Tampa, Toronto, and Houston. Or I'm sorry, Texas for the three wild card teams. They got Minnesota in the AL Central. The AL Central still kind of a joke garbage, but they are 79 and 71, so they're gonna probably have 85 to 86 wins. Thankfully, they are not in any other of the divisions in the American League. Teams are pretty much out of it already. The Yankees are eliminated. Boston can't win the division anymore. Um, White Sox, Kansas City, the Angels, Oakland, Seattle, they're on the cusp. I mean, it'll be close for them to the final couple of days. So I don't know. Texas has so much power, but they're not doing much good with it. Um, but I believe Baltimore's going to be the number one seed. They've been faltering a little bit lately, just 5-5 in their last 10, and Tampa is 7-3. So that'll be the best race to watch moving forward. Houston, I believe they're going to start taking off. They're just going to run away with that division. So I think the division winners are going to be Baltimore, Minnesota, and Houston. I think it's going to stay the same way now. I think Tampa is going to get in, Texas is going to get in, and I don't know, Toronto. Yeah, we'll say Toronto. Going on to the National League, the Braves are going to have 100 wins by this time next week. Sitting at 96 and 53 on the year. They already wrapped up the division. The NL East is already set and delivered to Atlanta. Once again, Philadelphia is 3.5 up in the wild card, and Miami right now is in the wild card as well. Going to the NL Central, got Milwaukee in the driver's seat, pretty much six game lead with not that many to go. Looks like they're going to sit there and win that. Biggest surprise of the year is going to be St. Louis at 66 and 83. They're probably, I don't know if they're going to get 70 wins. If they do, it won't be many more than 70. But Pittsburgh will not finish last, so that's good for Pittsburgh. The Reds will finish above 500. They're only half a game out right now of the wild card, so they still have a chance to make the wild card. Some of the young guys need to pick it up. They do play Minnesota, another playoff team, so we'll see how that goes. And then going to the NL West, it has already been wrapped up with the LA Dodgers, 91 and 57. Trying to think of the wild card. Arizona's close. San Francisco's close. San Diego hasn't. No, no, not really. Um, but that, I mean, like I said, this will be real quick. Just wanted to get some out there. We're having a lot of technical difficulties. We're in the process of moving cross country as well. So that is a lot of stuff going on. But before we did go today, like I said, want to give a shout out to our friends at SeatGeek. This episode is sponsored by SeatGeek. One thing that they do is that I think is really cool is they give you a rating for the seats is 0 to 10, and the green, if you see green on there, go ahead and buy the seats because it's a heck of a deal they're going to give you. Speaking of great deals, if you put in Brooks News Baseball 20 SeatGeek will give you some money off on your first order. Make sure that is your first order. So go ahead and create another email account if you know what I'm saying. Go ahead and take advantage of our partners at SeatGeek. They're a great sponsor of ours. We're very happy to have them aboard. Hopefully, we'll be back next week. I know it's a horrible time to be going through some of the technical difficulties and no internet that we're going through. So fingers crossed this all gets taken care of shortly. But like I said, I get a short episode. Just want to throw some out to let you guys know we haven't gone anywhere. We're still here, and we're looking forward to the playoffs right now. Good night, everybody. Brooks Knows Baseball signing out.